Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. All right, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. I'm hearing that one stays in reverse. Okay. Man holding a heart at the bottom of the deck. True love. Envy, the door to value in reverse, and the world. The energy that's coming through when I'm looking at these as a whole is that there was something that didn't pan out, door to value, as if and I'm saying and I could be anybody. I wanted to do that. I wanted to achieve that, and the door was closed. It was blocked. I couldn't get to it, and I'm having to kind of, do an about face and look in another direction. And maybe the interesting thing about these two cards is maybe there is something about, self-fulfillment or your own plan or something like that, that you are either forced into, or because something else didn't work out. It's like the alternative plan because the first idea or option didn't work. And I feel, if this is about a relationship, it could be that there was a difficult situation. Somebody had to back away from it or consider it, maybe a loss. Man holding a heart, the sun, the door to personal healing and happiness, appreciation, discovery. I'm also hearing, I just saw 333, I'm also hearing from Spirit that if something didn't go according to plan, somebody is now reflecting on that. So I don't know what that means. Okay, so Aquarius, we're going to take a look at you and what's going on around you. Interesting way to do this. So let's look at your energy with whatever this is. The Hierophant, a commitment, a marriage. It could be a belief system. All right, your energy, Aquarius. I just heard I was in pursuit of something that was like unattainable. I couldn't get to it. Now, it could be a person. This is kind of interesting. Okay, let's see. Your energy, Aquarius. Okay, we have the world. Literally, there could be a geographical reference here, but it doesn't need to be. 10 of Cups, or I'm sorry, I said cups, I meant pentacles. The world and the 7 of Wands. Oh, just one. The Empress, the Chariot. What was that since I grabbed it? The 4 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your energy. I feel like the words that came to me are, if you're left to your own devices, you are like Empress Chariot. That is like, okay, what idea do I have? What option do I have? And literally there could be something related to, well, I'm going to mobilize. I'm going to do something that requires big change for me. And it could be that, you're either needing to, push back on others if they're naysayers around you. It could also be that you're needing to fight extra hard for something that you want. if the energy that I'm picking up is in reverse, it could be Aquarius that someone is needing to represent themselves. And I'm kind of feeling like when we clarify the energy around you, because this is you, when we look at what's going on around you, we're going to end up seeing, the rubber meet the road, so to speak. So let's take a look at what's going on around you. And it could very quickly surface that it is a person. Okay, what's going on around you? We have the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles. I just bumped my camera, sorry. The Queen of Wands in reverse. There's envy. That's a jealous energy. Oh my word. Okay. The Hermit reverse, the Tower in reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. Communication, something moving quickly, someone wanting to talk. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the World, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress. I'm going to say that this could represent a person or a group of people. And the energy from this is kind of difficult. I feel like this energy has brought some strife. It has brought either to you, and you're like, I am not dealing with that anymore. I just heard not my monkey. And if somebody tried to put the monkey on your back, it's because they didn't want to be accountable. I feel like there's an energy here of someone maybe needing to pull their weight, but they're not quite either in a position to do it or of the mindset that it's the right thing to do. I don't like bringing through messages like this, but I'm just going to say it. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, reverse, envy. I heard, what have you done for me lately? And that, it's an entitled energy, which is really challenging. And it can just be that an expectation was set that perhaps, you would always accommodate, provide, like fill in that blank for yourself. But I feel like you're saying, I don't want to do that anymore. And I feel like it is a lesson for someone else to learn. Hermit reverse. Wow. I just saw 9, 10 and 9, 11. And for those of you who get readings from me or know me more personally, 910 is significant for me as a reader, that it indicates an exit. And it could be that there's, the avoidance of something big, whether it is perpetuated by you or this person. It's almost like, okay, like that's the way the cookie crumbles, but I don't want to be here to pick up the pieces. I don't want to mop the floor. So there could be some inaccountability here. Let's look at the energy between you and it. And again, it could be representative of a person. And we have fire. It could be anybody really. We have Virgo represented here. So what is Spirit telling you about what you're dealing with, Aquarius? Hanged Man. How do you see this? Is this about looking at someone else's reputation? Like, do they say one thing and they act differently? Have they been very polished in some regard but messy in others? Two of Wands. In this deck, it's called possibilities. And I feel like, from this sort of, 2,000-foot view, are you looking down on something with a clear set of lenses. I'm just kind of getting with this Hanged Man energy. You just see it for what it is. We have the Nine of Swords showing up at the bottom of the deck, which to me, I just saw 1111. It feels like it's gotten messy, and maybe either the revelation or the discovery is, okay, I've got to do something with this. I've got to do something about it. We have abundance in reverse and morality with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be a relationship. It could be a significant friend. It could be, a partnership. And I feel like if the Two of Cups were to come out, it could be that it comes out in reverse, like something's broken. Something has drained you. If it's a job, there's just no possibility for it to go any further. Maybe this is, I need to end something that I've been really needing to end for a while. I need to create my own reality. I need to move forward with an idea, maybe a proposition, a business idea, something like that. This is a disaster waiting to happen. And I feel like, the Two of Wands is about possibilities, and I don't think you see it here. Or if you did see something as having potential, it's not meeting your expectation. And I was getting like, some strife. It's unpleasant even. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know about this? What's the most important takeaway from this, Aquarius? Oh, my word. Oh, I don't like that card. I don't like that card. Okay, weighing options at the bottom of the deck. All right, here's what you need to know. Ill intent. Snooping undercover. Releasing pain. Legal assistance. Now, if there is something about, getting help or finding a solution to a problem, I feel like there is help showing up here. It didn't come out, but maybe what you need to do is look into something. Now, it could be that there is a relationship happening, either a supportive one for you or another relationship that has maybe been kind of hidden. Maybe you were looking into that. I'm not quite sure what this is, but if Spirit is saying, let it go, it's not good. If you're wondering if someone is, coming to you with the right intentions, it could be that before they were not. So I want to use this deck again. So what are you being asked to do? What is the advice for Aquarius regarding whatever this is? Healing. Anything else? This is when you can understand that something is done. Now, if, place yourself where you need to, but it could be that something is being reborn. I mean, with this energy of transformation, we have the opportunity to begin again, but you have to assess who's in your camp, who has your back, Five of Wands, and who doesn't, Seven of Swords. So I think that you need to place yourself again where it makes the most sense, but what is the best case scenario? What is the best case scenario in this situation? Is there going to be justice, fairness? Is one person going to have to just, whoa, that wants to come out? Okay, I'm going to put these back. I dumped them. This is the card that wanted to be seen. Anything else? Best case scenario. Best case scenario. Okay, pay attention, observer, pay attention. And I'm getting like clear line of sight to like what you need to be looking at. There's a focus energy here. So that could be significant. Okay. Best case scenario, we have loyal heart, friendships. And I did pick up with that 2 of Cups. Well, when I shuffled it back, but there could be someone who is supportive of you. Best case scenario, your friends helping you out. Someone steps in to, to do the right thing and tell the truth. I want to look at this deck. What should you do with the, let's say, the one person you're questioning perhaps? Maybe it's a person coming back into your life to kind of clean things up. What is the advice for you? We come into connection with our soulmates to learn and evolve. Someone cannot bypass their lesson. Bottom of the deck, dysfunction is a lesson, healing is a choice. Wow. Yikes. If you feel like you have stepped in and given this person like opportunity after opportunity to show who they are, I think they've shown their true colors. This is more complicated than I'm picking up on. Whenever I see the 5 of Wands, there could be a lot of people going on here. There could be a lot of influences. There could be 4 people there and 6 people here. I don't know. So I if there's a mess to clean up, it's theirs to clean up. And maybe that, is what you're thinking about or what they need to think about. I mean, this could be any situation. Family, a partner, a spouse. So I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of it, but they've got to clean up the mess. Oh, my word. I want to see if there's anything else Spirit wants me to pull card-wise or just... Okay. Oh. What energy should you bring to this situation? And Spirit is saying, really feel into this. Okay, so the card could be obscure. And this is sort of like that with this deck. I just saw the exit energy again, the number synchronicity. So you may just say, this is not my monkey. What should Aquarius do? What energy should they bring to this? Be interesting if we got the purity card. Wow. Okay. We have healing, chaos, action, and focus. And I'm hearing don't be persuaded or dissuaded or be taken away from the topic at hand. I don't know what that means, but it feels to me like maybe, there's been, like you've been slighted or something. Bottom of the deck, we have flexibility, happiness, community, new beginnings. Top of the deck, we have protection, illumination, courage, release, abundance. Okay, I think I'm going to stop this reading here. I'm going to need to sit with this to see if there's a continuation of the story. As you know, sometimes message delivered and Spirit said there is no extended. So the link will be below if I go there. Members, of course, it's in your playlist. Aquarius, good luck with this. I'm going to leave it there. I will see you in the next video. Take care.